Welcome back to Crafty U. My name is Heather and today we are going to be making a spring centerpiece. You're going to need some acrylic paint. I have white and it is quick drying. You're also going to need some wooden blocks. These are basswood blocks from our local craft store. These will be perfect for what we're doing. You're also going to need a paper plate to protect your work surface, a foam brush for our painting we're going to do, and we're going to need some alphabet stickers. These are decals I made on our Cricut here at the library. These letters spell out the word spring, and then this one spells out the word has sprung. So our centerpiece is going to say spring has sprung. All right, let's get started. Okay, our first step is going to be to open our acrylic paint. Again, I'm using white, and I also found some that was quick drying just because these blocks are very absorbent. They're very lightweight. They're actually made for carving. We're not going to carve them today, but you could use them for that. We're going to paint one side at a time. This. I did thin coats because it will help it dry faster, and then I did 2 coats on mine. So what I do is I tend to just hold the end like this and just turn it and do each side. And I needed a total of 6 of these plus one that's longer, and I'll show you that one in just a minute. That one's already painted. We don't have to paint that one today. It doesn't have to be perfect on the first coat. This is just kind of your bottom layer to try and get some coverage going. Your second coat, you can be more of a perfectionist about it if you'd like. I did have to do the ends at a different time because I had to leave it and sit to dry like this. And so you can come back after it's dry and do your second coat. Try and not get paint on my hands today. All right, so you're gonna basically do like this. Paint all of it, let it dry, and then do a second coat. For today, I have some that I have already painted, so we're gonna scoot all of this out of the way, and we're gonna bring out the ones I've already painted. So this is the longer one. It is about a foot long, maybe a little bit longer, and then I have 6 of these individual ones. They're in different heights. This is how they came in the package. And so any heights are fine. You can mix and match it whichever way you like. And then what we're going to do is bring out these stickers. These I made on our Cricut. These are vinyl stickers to put on. You could also just buy alphabet stickers at your craft store. So what we're gonna do is take the first one and we're gonna spell out the word spring. And I almost put that one on upside down. Accidents happen, you guys. Put this one down. Since they're decals, you use, I'm using transfer tape to place it down. And then what we're gonna do is just pull that transfer tape back off. And it shouldn't lift up your paint. It's not super sticky. It's adhesive enough to move your decal around, but not so sticky that it's going to pull your paint off, if that makes sense. I'm gonna do letter P. I did one of these for Thanksgiving. It had a different saying on it, of course, but my family that came over, because I hosted this year, really thought that was a neat centerpiece. I put a vase of flowers behind it on my table, so that kind of added to it. That one kind of bent a little bit, but that's okay. The good thing about the vinyl stickers is that you can lift them back up and move them if you get them crooked or they get a wrinkle in them. It's not a major deal. Okay. I also used scrap vinyl for these, so that's something if you do vinyl work and things like that, if you save your scraps, you can use it for little projects like this yellow R took like 1.5 inches of scraps, so that's a good way to reuse what you have left over from other projects you may have been doing. So I did each of these in a different color. I tried to use some cheerful spring colors. You could choose whatever colors you want. You could choose a different saying if you want to choose a different saying. I almost got that down where I couldn't get it up. I have short nails, so. We're just going to keep going. We're going to do the letter N. And if you don't have a Cricut, the library does have one for public use at the main library. If you've never used one before and this sort of thing has interested you, you can contact us at the main library and we will teach you how to use it. It's free to use it. You just bring your own materials, and the classes to learn how to use it are free. Do the letter G. Oh, I almost did it again, you guys. Scratch the paint a bit. So you can always go, if you do that, you can always go back and touch it up. Or you can leave it. You might think it makes it look a bit rustic. Some people like that look. So, crafting is all about you and what you like and how you want to do it. It's very interchangeable. Like I said, you can use whatever colors you want, whatever saying you want. Alright, for the last one we're going to do has sprung, so that when you put it on your table it'll kind of look like this. So we're going to do this one. This is a longer one. This one's probably going to be a tad more difficult because it's not just individual letter. But I like doing it this way because it will keep everything aligned correctly, so you don't have these weird gaps between each letter when you're doing like a sentence. Rub them down really good, and usually that will do the trick. You could also use like a old gift card or something like that that's got a straight edge on it, and you could rub it down with that too. I just usually use my fingers and it usually does just fine for me. You may have to work with it a bit. Ooh. Stay down. And sometimes if you talk to things, they will listen to you. So, okay, let's see. Now when we're done, it's not something I'm going to do today, but when I do get home with this, I have some spray acrylic sealer. Sometimes I use that if I have a hard time getting the letters to stay on for any reason. So that is an option for you. Or if you're worried about it getting spilled on, if you have children, or if you're just clumsy like I am, sometimes you spill drinks, and so if you spray it, that'll, if anything gets spilt on it on your table, that'll protect it some. Okay. Here we are. So this is going to be our spring centerpiece, and of course you would lift it up and set it upright on your dining room table. You can put this on an end table. You can put this on your entertainment center, anywhere that you feel you need to decorate for spring. I hope you've enjoyed this craft, and I'll see you next time.